What's up, guys? Jomo here, and hopefully you can see and hear me. The sun is coming pretty low to the ground. It's about 5 o'clock over here in Phoenix, Arizona. Just got done an awesome basketball session. Just wanted to pop on here for day number 32 of my Out of Head Into Body challenge. It felt really good to get back on the court. Had gone about 4 or 5 days without shooting it up, and I actually was about to put this on that stand right back there, but we had a little bit of technical difficulties with the contraption of putting it on, so figured I'd come to you guys at the end of the session rather than during it. But I wanted to share with you guys something I remembered through this process, and that is the importance of breathing. What's up, Katarina? How's it going? How's your day? Where are you tuning in from around the world? Let me know in the comments. But yes, this concept of breathing through whatever mental or emotional blockages you have is really something that I've gone in and out of remembering, right? I think a lot of life is this process of remembering things and forgetting them, then remembering them, forgetting them, right? So we're constantly reminders for each other, right? I do these live streams mostly to remind myself and to remind you guys of some important life lessons, right? Some important things that happen when you get out of your head and into your body, because to be totally honest, most of life's lessons come through experience, come through moving around and getting out of your head, getting off of social media, and really getting active in the world and doing what in your brain and all these ideas that you have, actually implementing them, actually executing them, right? So for me, it's really about taking these concepts that I learn on a day-to-day basis, implementing it into my life, sharing what I've learned with you guys. So I hope that you guys can appreciate this process that I'm going through, that I'm literally on the fly experiencing with you guys. So for those of you guys who have been tuning in either every day or every once in a while, I really appreciate you guys, and definitely leave me some love in the comments, letting me know what you've gained from tuning into these live or recorded broadcasts. So literally pacing here over on the basketball court, but I just wanted to finish this thought about breathing and the importance of breathing through whatever it is that you're going through. Now, in your mind wants you to believe all these ideas, all these frustrations, all these challenges that are running around in your brain, right? But what happens when sorry, my nose is starting to run. Not sure why. My body's giving me some feedback. So, wanted to just help you understand this important concept about your mind is literally going to prevent you from doing everything that you want to do if you allow it to. The only way out of your incessant loops of thinking that, one day or one moment you really are excited about something, the next moment you are literally sabotaging yourself, right? You're thinking all the thoughts of why something won't work, right? You go back and forth between, ooh, this would be awesome, and then you think, oh no, I can't do it because of this, because of that, right? You start making excuses. It's all in your mind. So the faster that you can act on ideas, the less those sabotaging thoughts will arise, and the less that they will affect you when they do arise, because you're in action, you're in movement, right? So that's why playing sports, moving your body is really powerful, because there's so many things that your brain will try to talk you out of. But if you're actually moving your body, you're essentially proving to yourself that, you're beyond your mind. You're not just your mind. You're unconsciously proving over and over and over that, you can act on these ideas. It instills a sense of self-confidence because you're consistently acting on your ideas. You don't have to act on all your ideas right away, because obviously this is a process. Sorry, I got some sweat in my eyes. It's burning, but I'm going to keep going with this podcast or this live stream, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I think that it's really, really important for you to recognize in those moments where you begin to act just how powerful your actions are for yourself, right? Beyond everything else that you end up creating in the world as a result of creating this consistent habit of getting out of your head into your body, just notice how it feels inside, you know, like how much more freedom you truly feel as a result of stepping into your body, stepping out of your head into your body, right? It's such a powerful process that I hope you guys have begun to understand through this process of me creating these videos and sharing them with you on a daily basis. Literally today is number 33 or 32 of this challenge, and yeah, I feel this more and more every single day. I feel just how much more in my body and how much more willing to act I am, despite things that are happening around me that previously would have prevented me from doing anything. And to be totally honest, those things that are happening around me are oftentimes not even the truth, right? So I think that something means something outside of me. For example, I think that if I create this video, the people around me are going to think I'm crazy and weird for talking into the screen, right? But as soon as I start doing it and start moving into the action, all those thoughts that would have prevented me from starting the stream literally go out the window. Like, I literally stop. I stop listening to those thoughts because I have no other option, right? So it's like this consistent process of figuring out what you're afraid to do, figuring out what you're nervous about doing, or figure out what you know you need to do that you're putting off and putting off and putting off, and just consistently showing up every single day and doing more and more of those things. And you literally are creating a momentum, right? You're creating a momentum of positive, empowering habits and of inner strength, right? Inner resilience, inner ability to overcome your self-limiting thoughts, right? So this is really about mindset, right? Beyond everything else, this challenge is really about changing your mindset, right? Because when I started this challenge, I had so many sabotaging thoughts that had showed up, and I had allowed to literally live in my mind on a consistent basis because I wasn't acting on things consistently, right? So as soon as I've begun to reverse that momentum by consistently taking actions, I've essentially rewired my brain, and I've changed what I'm able, or what I believe I'm able to accomplish. So it's really a powerful process, but getting into your body, I think, is so powerful because of the fact that you're always going to be breathing deeply. Whenever you're in your body, whenever you're exercising, whenever you're moving, it is literally impossible not to breathe deeply. And there's something about breathing deeply that grounds you into your body and out of your head. I don't know the science behind it, but I'm sure there is science. I know it probably has to do with some sort of brain waves, right? You trigger a different set of brain waves when you're breathing deeply, right? When you listen to certain binaural beats, you change the frequency in your brain simultaneously. When you push yourself and you are moving your body, you are changing the brain frequencies that are running through your head, right? It also has to do with the food that you're eating, the things that you're putting in your body. Those are also contributing factors to how you show up in the world and how your brain is activated on a consistent basis. So I just wanted to remind you of the importance of getting in your body and breathing deeply. Whether they're done together or separately. Well, you can't do body without breathing. But whether you breathe while just sitting still and meditating, you're still essentially getting in your body and changing your brain frequencies. And this is actually where magic happens, right? This is where true transformation happens, is when we consistently rewire our brains and consistently change our brain frequencies on a day-to-day basis to strengthen our ability to take action, right? I don't know if this is completely true, but I've heard the phrase beta and alpha, right? There's a beta male and alpha male, and this is just coming to me right now. I'm assuming that the brain frequency associated with beta male is beta, like the brain state or brain frequency of beta. And so when you're in that beta frequency, it's because you're not consistently acting, you're not consistently moving, you're not consistently getting out of your head, right? So that is an indication of a beta male, or whatever that brain frequency is. For those of you guys that are tuning in that know this better than I do, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would assume that when you're getting in your body and you're shifting your brain frequencies through movement and breath, that you're shifting into a different brain frequency, which could essentially be alpha, right? So just consistently shifting from that beta state to alpha state is what happens as a result of moving, as a result of breathing. So just wanted to harp on that quite a bit in this broadcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that it inspired you to start moving your body and to start breathing more deeply, because this is really something that has the potential to transform your life for literally ever, right? And the key is consistently tapping into this so you don't forget, so you're grounded in this reality, and so that you continue to show up as a powerful force in the world. So I believe in you, my friend. I see your potential, and I'm really excited to keep moving forward through this journey with you, and much, much more to come. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode of Out of Head Into Body. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's inspiring, enlightening, and perhaps high energy broadcast, definitely give me a thumbs up, give me some hearts, and leave a comment below letting me know what you thought of it. So with that being said, have an awesome one, and I will see you tomorrow, my friend. Peace.